Now at 5:30, trash, human waste, and rat droppings have been piling up for almost 9 months around many of LA's homeless encampments. And that's because when the pandemic started, the city simply stopped doing its regular cleanups. Well, today, the LA City Council gave the go-ahead to resume cleanups at just three now out of hundreds of large encampments all across the city. As the I-Team's Joel Grover tells us, most of the encampments on LA's streets of shame will remain what one city councilman calls a public health disaster.
If you look closely around some of the tents covering LA's sidewalks, you'll see rats, lots of them. Last spring, the city stopped doing these regular, thorough cleanups, which involved asking the homeless to move their tents, collecting garbage, and then sanitizing the sidewalks. City leaders feared that moving the homeless might contribute to the spread of the coronavirus.
Our city is a disaster.
Councilman Joe Buscaino asked the city council in late October to resume the comprehensive cleanups, but he couldn't get the votes. He says uncollected trash piling up at encampments has created a huge fire hazard and a new public health crisis.
We already have a pandemic, and we cannot afford to yet have another one with the spread of typhus and other diseases within these encampment sites.
Today, Buscaino got the council to approve resuming regular cleanups, but only at the 3 worst encampments in his district in the harbor area. During the meeting, a few members of the public called in to say resuming cleanups would traumatize the homeless. Some of the calls got heated.
You, Joe Buscaino, you go to.
They subject our unhoused neighbors to unnecessary exposure to COVID.
In fact, Buscaino's office says it will arrange to offer COVID testing and mobile showers to the homeless during these cleanups.
We need to restore public safety, public order.
Councilman Buscaino says resuming cleanups at encampments in his district will make the streets cleaner for the housed and unhoused residents. And he hopes those cleaner streets will encourage other city council people to resume cleanups at encampments across Los Angeles. For the I-Team, I'm Joel Grover.